and our viewers that are about to come in. We got a great show. We just want to make sure that our audience and those who are watching, before we get started, we're going to do something different. Check it out. That's right, we're about to go live on the Cosmo Radio Network, USA. For those about to tune in to watch us,
our new force is about to hit this city.
From the dark side of the moon, this is the Cosmos Radio Network.
that's right, we're doing it big.
Big things right now. Big things right now. Cosmos Radio Network USA.
Our new force is about to hit this city.
From the dark side of the moon, this is the Cosmos Radio Network.
Got something special going on today.
That's right.
Sound of my heartbeat goes mine.
Getting started.
I've been here for a long time.
It's
I
Bible
know it
too.
ain't time to be sad, 'cause we know each other soon. Cherry blossoms in the summer, cherish it till we bloom. And let me know your phone number, 'cause I want you, and I want you.
That's right, we're live on the Cosmo Radio Network USA. My name is Showtime, my hype man, and we're doing it big around the world. We ain't got a guest.
No, it's not a guess.
We got our homeboy, let me tell y'all, he excited, he's smiling.
So special for y'all, man. This is Ricky Goodbeard over here with the Cosmos Radio Network USA. So
You better
for
tell them
y'all.
again, they ain't hear you.
This is Greavy Goodbeard with Cosmos Radio Network USA. So special for you guys.
How it say with me. Y'all better come on.
Come on, it's Bob with you a little bit, y'all.
Yo, bow.
The way that I feel,
I can't believe.
you're here, and you keep me real. I never will forget the way you
Came into, come on, my life, girl. That's right, my name is Showtime, along with Reap Good there.
Hey,
Come on. I love the way you make me feel. I love the way you make me feel. I love the way you make me feel. Yeah.
we're doing something a little bit special today.
I don't know about y'all. I keep telling y'all, music makes me happy. I am music. Come on. Do, yeah. Come on, George, look.
Come on, vibe with us, guys. This is a little vibe on a Friday. Either sitting in your car, maxing and relaxing. Enjoy the show.
That's right. For those who are watching the Cosmo Radio Network USA, my name is Showtime the Hype Man, along with Breeby Good Beer.
Hey,
So what's been going on, nephew?
yo, we got a lot of good things coming up. I don't think these people really know what we really got going on right now. This is a special Friday.
Say it again for those who are watching us around the world.
This is a special Friday.
Wow.
This is a Friday where vibes come alive, positive feelings are in the air, happiness, joy, and nothing but prosperity going on.
Wow.
You know, this is my first official day. My first official day at the Cosmos Radio Network. Man, let's give ourselves a round of applause on that one. Okay.
Well, we're gonna definitely we're gonna rock the house today.
Yo, we vibing today, y'all.
We're gonna definitely rock the house for the millions of people who are watching. And you're watching a duet that's growing right in front of your eyes today.
Most definitely.
Where a lot of people, it's 100 degrees. With those who are out there where you don't have AC, where you're fans, put the shades down, put a fan on, put a wet towel or wet something on you. With those who are not fortunate to have AC in 2000. Over in UK, they don't have as many air conditioners. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
And
That's a really
did you-
strange feeling.
And the prices for AC over there,
It's astronomical.
$25,000
Yeah.
just to have an AC. I
And
want to
it's
get
not big either. It's something small.
so, and where both of my partners, Sean and Mark, they from UK,
Mm-hmm.
and he showed me a little teeny fan,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like,
It used to be hot.
where they used to, the weather has never been this high in this country because of the university and the water climax.
Mm-hmm.
And where a lot of people don't really pay attention what's going on with the climax is moving in the universe. Can you explain a little bit about that to our audience?
Well, we got this global warming thing going on. I was actually watching this Shark Week right now. I don't know if people watch Discovery Channel, History Channel, stuff like that. And with all this pollution that we got going on, all these different cars that are on the roads, a lot more people driving.
Mhm.
And you know that too for working with the public transportation. A lot
That is
more
correct.
people on the streets than taking the public transportation. So with bringing all that public transportation to a whole, a lot more cars on the street. So that's creating more and more and more of these chemicals and pollution in this air. So that's making the whole world be more warm. That's called global warming. And it's a shame that we got to go through that and seeing animals and things like that die. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not used to the regular habitat. And then even us as humans, we're not used to that kind of habitat anymore either. It's a lot hotter than it used to be.
And do you believe that heat is one of the biggest causes of death? And where a lot of people may not understand that for those who have senior citizens and those who have older, elderly people in their community, where a lot of people are not taking heat. Because my blood type is B.
I'm not sure
Where-
what mine is.
Huh?
I'm not sure what mine is.
Okay, you got to find out because things may change where you're eating certain food where you don't even know your blood type, where doctors don't. I'm a B positive. I want everybody to know that I can live in cold weather and hot weather and survive.
Mhm.
Because of my blood type and my high energy, and then certain food that a lot of people, so it's important for our listeners, and I want you to tell our listeners, it's important for them, go to your doctor.
Most
They're
definitely.
not going to tell you. And this is how I found out about my blood. I want to give a shout out to David Levy, where he educated me. He's a herb specialist.
Oh, yeah.
Where during the wars, where China people discovered what men should be in position, where United States did not understand how they was losing the battleground, where a lot of men could not stay in the cold weather for months.
Mhm.
So where once they found out that you put all B positive in cold climate, they can survive out there in the cold weather. They gotta have jackets on and they
course.
still have the thing that they need. Where once they find mostly military, if you go to military places where that has memorials, they have a chart sheet and they explain about blood type. Where the reason why that Showtime the Hype Man don't get as sickly.
Oh, you schooling me right now.
Oh, I got to school.
Yeah, you schooling me right
That's
now.
why
I like that. I like that.
This is some popcorn. What's some popcorn too?
I got you.
So for those, this is a very important show. This is a knowledge show where I get a chance to show some of my skills where, and for those who know, have never been to a museum where the veteran Army military, where it shows a chart, A plus, B plus, minus. A lot of people get sick because they have never found out, and doctors not going to tell you your blood type. I want y'all to know that, so it's something that you have to do to identify your blood type and what type of blood you are. A lot of people get sicker, a lot of people can't handle. So I'm grateful that I'm a positive B, where, you know, those who know that I'm the former hype man for a lot of big concerts. People say, oh, he took, no, because of my blood type, I have a high energy level.
You know what I heard too, even when it comes down to like mosquitoes that are out there, right? Mosquitoes are attracted to people, I think, that are O positive, you know, so people who get bit by mosquitoes a lot more, they have that type of blood, and that mosquito likes that taste of that blood.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So because of that O positive blood, and then also people with O positive blood, they can donate, you know, to any blood type as well. So it's a universal blood type. That's very deep, man. I didn't know that about the veterans.
And the more we educate the body and the human, because of we always follow another way, but it's important that we follow the new way.
I take sea moss, right?
Yeah, we had two guys, Dr. Levy, David Levy, told me what I'm calling him, doctor. You know,
that's a friend now.
And then his nephew talked about the sea moss. Where then we got a lot of people that bringing the sea moss up, you know, as making money. You know, sea moss been around for years, and I want to make it clear to a lot of us, where once we think it's a money thing, everybody want to pop up.
Everybody wants to jump on it.
Everybody want to be sea moss. Everybody want to make certain soap. Where the natural, and I want to make it clear to my audience, if you live around a concrete area. That's where all the murders and killings. I want to say that again for my listeners and your listeners, for those who are watching us around. This is the Cosmo Radio Network USA, where Reef Good Bear is here today.
Yes.
Going to bring his knowledge, bringing his people to the other side of the Cosmo Radio Network.
Powerful new force is about to hit this city.
From the dark side of the moon, this is the Cosmos Radio Network.
And it's hot.
It is. I wanted to actually, I wanted to give a special shout out since we were talking about.
Oh, go ahead, give a shout out.
Sea moss to Philip Isaiah. He owns a store that's in Columbus, New Jersey. It's called Buy Your Herbs. And actually, he put me on to sea moss. Another guy put me on to sea moss as well. A friend of ours that we know mutually. But Philip Isaiah, he actually gave me the source. I actually saw him go down to Costa Rica, go down to Belize, and actually dive in the ocean to get the sea moss. And when I saw that, I knew it was something special. I knew that would be something that like could heal you, you know, from the water. It grows off a rock, right? And it can actually heal your body. It's 92 minerals out of 102 minerals that you need for your body. I've been taking it now for about over a year. Haven't been sick once, knock on wood. You know, twice a day typically. And it makes me feel good. It keeps me energized. It keeps me awake. I sleep better. I speak better. My face is more clear. And people just got to know when it comes down to your health is what it's all about.
Why a lot of people are scared or afraid? Because the trees, the water, the herbs, and everything that God has created, something powerful for all of us. And I didn't know where David talked about every tree that I had around me, where even a guy that cut down trees know every name of trees.
That's special.
And I want y'all to understand where we're going at today on the Cosmo Rail. We're going into your heads. And we want to challenge our audience today.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are watching us where we don't want to be, we're not a podcast radio station. We want to make that clear to our audience and our viewers, for those who are watching us around the global world.
This is a radio network.
This is a radio network, USA. Yes. We want to make it clear to all of y'all that are watching us where we want to do something different that has never been done before on the show when I asked you to come in, and we're bringing something new to draw all people. This is an all people radio network. We want to say it again, network. It's not a black rail station. It's not a Chinese. It's for all people.
Yes.
And what we're doing, we're trying to build something with all people be a part of this broadcast networking. And we want to play music for all people too.
Yeah, okay.
And I want to make that clear. We want to do commercials for all people. This is the All People Network, Cosmo Radio Network USA. It's important that they understand. When you say network, can you explain to our audience and our viewer what network means?
Network means everybody around. You want to speak to that person, that person, that person, and that person. And when that person speaks to that person, they don't get a chance to speak to that person. And then when that person speaks to that person, it's vice versa. It's making sure that you're multitasking with every person you can stay connected with. It doesn't matter if they black, white, Asian. It just means that you want to bring everybody together. That's a network, bringing it all in together. And that's what we're doing over here on Cosmos Radio Network USA. We want to bring everybody in when it comes down to music, entertainment, creatives. This is what they need to come to in order for them to keep on getting their brand and name. They bring the Cosmos Radio Network brand name up. We can help with that. And there's many different ways that we can help with it too. Huh? We talked about it.
Hey, we got Rosie Weinberg, outstanding producer, outstanding stage play. We have G. Mace from Louisville. We have Taz. Want to make sure that we get a salute to all our fans and those who are watching us. Important that we acknowledge. We got Chris Amor. We got Eric Brooks. We got JC Lee, JC Production. We got, we want to thank all of y'all truly from the bottom of my heart that are tuning in. Also, we got Doug Payne. We got our cousin, Vernon Johnson, out there in San Diego. We got people all over the world tuning in to watch it. We want to give a shout out to all our fans and those who've been watching us. We're going to play a tune from a young lady from St. Petersburg, Florida. She's an amazing artist where she talks about she's not going to allow anyone. Her name is Kay Swift.
Okay, Swift. She got
outstanding. I want you to check it out. Check for those who are watching us.
To the ground. I had my head to the ground. See, I was down for a while. I had my head to the ground. But it's my time right now. Dedicated to the grind. Need the head to see me shine. Tell all my haters move around. I can't be entertaining clowns. I'm so high up in the clouds. And I don't plan on coming down. See, I was down for a while, had my head to the ground. But it's my time right now. Dedicated to the grind. In the head to see me shine. Tell all my haters move around. I can't be entertaining clowns. I'm so high up in the clouds. And I don't plan on coming down. I'm a swim till I'm dead. I'm heavy with the grind. God showed me a sign that said it's my time. He saw me patiently waiting, standing in long lines. A lot of dark gray skies and some lonely cries. Just drop a beat with some bass, all I need is one mic. And this a stellar, so we're gonna get up grouping. Left in the rain and walked through the fire. I got a story to tell, and this is how it goes. I was at the back of the line, I'm at the front line. Put all the pieces to my puzzle, all together right. Remove the real from the fake couldn't hold their weight. They thought that life was sweet, like icing on a cake. It left a scar on my heart when my mama died. But I knew one day that God would make it right. I live my life to the fullest. I'm talking no regrets. You see, it's my turn now to set up in the chest. Just like a special for my people. It's like a hair trigger. I'm speaking way to a biggest. I'm that hit big figures. Tick, run me my money. My people, big presidents on the big face hunt. See, I was down for a while, laying my head to the ground. But it's my time right now. Dedicated to the grind. In the head to see me shine. Tell all my haters move around. I can't be entertaining clowns. I'm so high up in the clouds, and I don't plan on coming down. See, I was down for a while, I had my head to the ground, but it's my time right now.
That's right, we're live.
Dedicated to the grind, in the head to see me shine. Tell all my haters move around. I can't be entertaining clowns. I'm so high up in the clouds, and I don't plan on coming down.
That's right, that's what we're doing live on the Cosmo Radio Network, USA.
Head to the sky.
I ain't never coming down.
It's our time right now.
So, Sharif Reef Goodbeer, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Where you're a young man and you have been through some ups and downs and you experienced so many things. How did you overcome now where your energy level and your back end where, because you got to go through things to get, also we want to talk about the gun violence and murders and killings. And I want to play a song and I want your feedback off of this song here.
Okay.
Where I'm part of the Wake Up, Rise Up virtual worldwide concert.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that.
So we're gonna play a song and where Mondo, you heard this song before, where the organization and those who are setting the big stages where we are still not getting the respect that the Wake Up, Rise Up deserve among elected officials, among those who are big heavy hitters. Well, I'm hoping Jay-Z and 50 Cent and Scoop Dogg and Ice Cube and those who Will Smith and those who we hoping that my main man and a lot of them get involved. Also Louis so we want to get Denzel Washington, Oprah Winfrey, and some of the big athletes in sports and the thing. I believe that the Wake Up and Rise Up, it's good for the community, where allow us to really look in the mirror, where a lot of people just not look in the mirror and facing that we under a crisis when it comes to gun violence worldwide. It is a lot of bloodshedding.
It is. It's not
Real
just in our
quick,
city.
I want you to, what do you see that is different? Whereas you're a young guy and you've seen a lot of people leaving early before you.
Yeah.
And really supposed to go to grandmama, grandpa, but we're seeing so many young people. How do you feel out there as a young person when you go out and you're seeing so many there? You afraid that when you go to gas stations? What you hearing out there?
You know, it's different out there when it comes down to the city, and especially the city that we live in, Philadelphia. And I know it's like this in different cities all over the country. You know, I just live in Cincinnati, Ohio as well, and I know they're going through gun violence themselves.
Same way.
Shout out to Cincinnati, Ohio as well. But you know, as a young man and being a young black man, you know, it's tough out there. You know, and I have no idea why, you know, a lot of these young men just want to use gun violence against each other. I mean, even when I was coming up as a kid, it started out with, you know, you handing your fist. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, you not hold your fist up.
Yeah, hold your fist up. That's how I learned, you know. But then also, it went to guns. It wasn't as violent with me growing up as a kid. Don't get me wrong, Philadelphia's always had their share of violence. You know, we're a big city, you know. But now that's young boys don't even fight. They can't fight. It's corny. They just want to pull out a gun. That's the easy way out.
Wow.
You know, and being the age that I am now and having younger friends, you know, younger nephews and things like that, I see why they're so angry.
Mm.
And it's not because of the education. It's because they have nothing to do except for video games, music. You know, no positive influence in their lives. And that's one of the reasons why I did want to join the Cosmos Radio Network USA, is actually to bring this positive awareness for the younger generation as well. To kind of show them, you can make something of yourself. I'm still a working man. I got my own business, but I'm still a working man, but I'm also still trying to be happy. I'm trying to be healthy. And it kind of goes back to the question you asked me earlier as well. It's like, how do I keep myself, afloat, going through trials and tribulations? You gotta like get low to get high. And what I mean by getting high, I'm talking about getting higher when it comes down to your life. Your levels of life. You sit at a certain level, you're low, you get to a medium pace, and then you get to a higher level. I found myself. And then finding myself was through health, and it was also through feeling good about myself, knowing that I'm worth it. And they need positive role models that are out there to know that they're worth it. They are young kings. They're part of royalty. And I want to show the people that you can have fun with life. This is fun what we doing, huh?
Yes, it is. And the piggyback, well, we're going to play this song, Wake Up, Rise Up. We want to thank Carmen Bryant and Louis Sander for coming in. Carmen Bryant has been an inspiration for me, where she has really become a true friend in her own way.
Nice.
And I'm so want to give her a shout out.
She's out in Harrisburg. Right?
No, she live in York, PA.
York, PA. Okay, shout out to York,
that's
PA.
where the rich folks at. The Carmen out there with the rich folks.
Hey, Carmen.
Miss Bryant.
Hey, Carmen.
She out there with the rich folks. So, and we want to thank Louis Sander. Louis Sander is a true friend, an outstanding modeling for us as a role model in the fashion business. He's doing so many great things. And we want to give a shout out to Louis Sander. He deserves it too. And where we want to give a shout out to anyone that's watching this live show. We're going to play this song. I hope y'all like this song. Check it out.
Please listen to this message for you. It's from the groups of Phase 5 Records, y'all. Someone said we need to spread the news. He decided to share it through a song. Black crime, white crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing. It's time to kick that devil out your mind. Black crime, white crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing. It's time to kick the devil out your mind. Wake up, let's unite. Before leaving heaven, open up that door. It's all in the word.
2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from and will forgive their sins and will heal their land.
Human traffic, kidnapping. This is too wild. Another missing child. Why complain about the politicians you call a joke? In the end, you weren't even going home.
Wake up and let's unite. As our lives matter. Rise up and let's arise. As our lives matter. Stand up and let's unite. As our lives matter. Rise up and let's arise. As our lives matter. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Show that we can. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. You can. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Show that we can. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. You can. Wake up, let's unite. Our lives matter. Rise up and take your rise. Our lives matter. Stand up, let's unite. Our lives matter. Rise up and take your rise. Our lives matter. Wake up, let's unite. Our lives matter. That's right. All lives matter. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. We're along with Reefy Good Bears in the house.
Hey.
So I want to ask you, when you heard that song, what did that song do to your spirit? What did it do to make you look out? We in a crisis in America and around the world. And I want everybody to know that we really are taking the gun violence issue serious on the Cosmo Radio Network USA. Where I want to thank the team and the staff and those who put this outstanding song together. This song's going to be a theme song. And what do you feel about the energy of this song here, All Lives Matter? And we want to hear your input from a young guy that listens to music where it's an introduction that I want to introduce you to you. And what do you think about it?
Yeah. On my level, typically not the type of music that I would listen to personally, but I understand when it comes down to a spiritual way, and something that bring you to a positive state of mind, right? I know there's controversy as well when it comes down to the All Lives Matter type of word, Black Lives Matter type of thing as well. What people don't understand is the meaning between both of those, both of those type of words. We have All Lives Matter, you have Black Lives Matter, or whatever matters, right? When I hear All Lives Matter, especially in reference to what they were speaking about the gun violence. They were speaking about the violence that's going on in the streets. They're speaking about, our type of communities that are impoverished, that are going through it when it comes down to people being slaughtered in the streets every single solitary day. Our children. These are children that are dying every single day. Now, on another end, All Lives Matter to the right wing is a whole nother level. That's another conversation right there. I don't know if we want to go there right now. I don't know if we want to go there right now, but I think that the spiritual part about it and the feeling of that song, it was special. It was special. I really I like the reggae kind of tune to it too.
Good. The reason why that I asked you because it was a professional group that all came together. But where we're still trying to figure out how can we be attracted to the youth of America.
It has to be attractive to the youth. You get to hear something.
And that's where the song where it's important for me and those who are watching that are producers, those who are really got a gift of writing songs and doing things, but we have never learned how to organize. Where the difference is we learn how to burn, baby, burn, but we have never learned how to organize. And where
I got you there.
okay, so where because of the last 40 years, we got out of touch of organizing and building for our community. And those who never know, in Concrete area, that's where the most murders and killing at.
Yeah, you told me this a couple of weeks ago.
And I want to share it again for those who are watching us around the world. Where you see areas with grass, trees, most of them areas have less gun violence, less mass murders are in some of the suburban areas in some of their schools, where somebody with the military or someone started watching some programs on YouTube where people are sending
fanatics
on take somebody as a little boy that lives in a country where he's watching incitement of guns and killing and plotting and murder, where they are looking for weak men and weak people to join, and then they build them up because they may have been bullied, or a lot of guys that maybe been molested as a child, or in other areas where by them having a gun, where prove them that they are man.
And I think that's going on as well when it comes down to people who live in urban areas. You know, it comes down to the abuse level, the lack of them having any type of acknowledgement in the home, a man not being in the home, a mother not being inside the home, and learning like that whole family value. You know, kind of like what you were saying earlier with the lack of trees that are in these urban environments. It's a lack of oxygen going to their brain.
You just said something.
You know,
the energy level in some of the Concrete area.
I know for myself.
So, and what I'm saying, it's hot outside, and the mindset of those who carry a 45 automatic shotgun, where 14-year-old kids know where to purchase guns at 14 years old, not books, where we don't hear people talking about going to the library anymore. We don't even hear families talking about education. We're hearing more funerals. We're hearing more negative. We are not hearing unity and love, where the word love, it's not a big push anymore. And a lot of people are afraid to even say the word, hey, I love you, brother. I love you. So the good morning, mom. What is going on?
It's one thing when I think about love, I had made an acronym for myself, and it's life over violence every day. Life over violence every day. And that's what an acronym of love is for me. And you gotta love life. And that's one of the things that I think about every single day for myself. It's about life, love, family, and music. That's everything that makes me happy. Life, love, family, and music. So the lack of love, and there's many people who don't get it. From children to grown men to grown women, they don't have any love at all. So if you have no love at all, why should you love somebody else? Why should you care about somebody else's life if you have no love in your heart and you have never taught to love?
Where I'm glad you said something again, where a lot of people, the word love is a powerful vehicle, and where the changing of the way we think has generated another different view how people don't value friendship, family, co-workers. You have people with co-workers have never learned how to be good co-workers anymore. Where even those who are in religion, where your religion brother or your religion sister, you speak up and they'll get mad at you because you spoke up.
Oh, they love you in there, but once you get out of there, they hate you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Just saying.
I'm gonna be quiet. With that one. I'm gonna be quiet with that one.
Life over balance every day.
Well, we're gonna play another song. We hope that our audience and our viewers, where this is the Cosmo, where we play music all over the world, all kinds of music. Where also we do all kinds of topics.
Yes.
Did I say that clear?
All kinds of topics.
Where if you, for those who want to call up the radio station, where you can actually call up
What's the number?
267-481-6764. We want to say it again.
Call in.
267-481. Who got the heart to call in the radio station where something may be on your mind, or me and Sharif Goodbear can maybe talk about it with you live, and those who are going through things and maybe afraid to speak up. This is your opportunity to get a chance to talk to both of us, where we're going to come up with a solution, because that's what we do. We want to give my brother Jesse Keller, he's watching the show today. And I'm so grateful that he's watching his middle baby brother. He's older brother, right? So I'm still a baby
You're
brother.
the next one.
Yeah, okay. So I want to call him.
I guess I'll be the baby.
Yeah. So we want to reach out to our audience. You don't have to be afraid to watch the Cosmo or call us up. Well, we got to get in that. When we talk about gun violence, when we talk about sickness, when we talk about love, we hoping that our viewers, those who are in California, those who are in Louisville, those who are in Texas, those who are in UK, those who are in Paris, those who are in Chicago, those who are in Detroit, even those in Philadelphia.
What's the number one more time?
267-481-6764. We hope that our listeners can join in and talk about what is your input and what you really feel about what's going on in America, not just in Philadelphia, PA, for the whole United States. Also, President Obama caught the COVID-19 with he had 7 shots. And I don't know how he got 7 shots.
Yeah, that's another story right there, too.
So we want to give a prayer out to the master of COVID shots.
No, that's the minister of COVID shots right there.
So, not in the joking matter, 7 shots.
Well, that's a lot, man. That's a lot.
Where the president supposed to be safe, where they tell you that the COVID is rising. They tell you even with the chicken pox. What do they call it? Chicken pox?
Monkeypox.
Yeah, monkeypox. What they say is a gay disease. Yeah, that one now.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know. Where we want to make sure, not that we discriminate, we hear things on CNN News, we hear things on the big news channel, and before we say anything to anything or topic, we want to make sure we got the facts.
Most
Like
definitely.
to share a mint, my brother?
What's that?
Like to share a mint?
You
Sharif always eating mint. I don't know if he's hungry
you
or
know
he's
what?
inside.
You know what? I would like to shout out to Icebreaker Mints. You know, if you guys would like to go ahead and give us a sponsorship, I get these every day.
So for those who like, and they cost about what, $3.49?
You already know. It's something about these mints right here that I get anxiety, and when I feel very, very energized and feel anxiety coming up, I gotta pop some of these, and they relax me a little bit.
So you're telling me that Iceberg is the king?
Icebreakers is the new medicine for people, man, for anxiety problems.
So for those who got anxiety problems, we have found a solution. We're hoping that Iceberg Mini Cooler for $3.49.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
It is. I got about 2 more packs in the car.
I can't take it. So do you get them? Do you get them ordered to your home, or you go to?
You know what? A friend of mine at my job said that they saw these Icebreaker mints at BJ's, and you can get a 10-pack for $10. I was like, man, that's a deal. I was like, I'm spending about a little over $10 for 3
So
packs.
just tell them when you go to Wawa, to get Iceberg, a Wawa juice. Look here. For those who know, we're gonna play a song. We'll be back, y'all. Check it out. My name is Showtime the Hype Man with
We good there.
Got me wishing I could turn the time back. I just wanna see you once again. 'Cause I heard you know that you ain't need no more in this life we live in. But I know it's so be strong for you. I know for you. I know for you. Time just slips away. Sometimes from you. And it took time, so much wasted time, and a place to find your love that you gave to me. And I wish I could.
That's right, we're live on the Cosmo Radio Network USA. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. We're Reap Good Beers in the house doing this thing big. I don't know about y'all, we're excited about the Cosmo Radio Network USA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm drowning in this rain.
Vibes.
Time just slips away. Sometimes from you. Time just slips away sometimes from you.
Powerful new force is about to hit this city.
From the dark side of the moon, this is the Cosmos Radio Network.
What do you want to say? Are you still pushing icebergs?
I feel very refreshed right now. No, I feel very refreshed, and that type of music that you're playing right now for this R&B, especially the age that I'm getting a little bit more touched when it comes to R&B. I'm a hip hop head to the fullest,
Okay.
but when it comes down to R&B, it gives me a different feeling. It's like what you say, music makes me happy, and with music making me happy, it makes me think about different times and different memories that I've had and memories that I want to create. And that type of song that you just play, especially with the organ in the background and the singer having a spectacular voice, his song actually meant something. And these songs that you hear nowadays on the radio don't mean nothing.
I'm glad you said that. For those who know that the Cosmo Radio Network, where we're getting a lot of music on the other side of the world.
Yes.
Where a lot of people may understand the way that the Cosmo Radio, we're not here every day. I want to talk about gifts, where people have gifts, but they don't have a passion, where working people have lost a desire to really deep into who they are and the gift that God gave them.
Okay.
Where I was listening to a program today, and where the minister was talking about a gift, and I sat and listened to his story. For those who know, I'm not a religion guy, I'm a spiritual guy. I want to make that clear to my audience, because I don't want y'all to think, oh, he's trying to sound like a preacher. No, I'm not a preacher. No, I'm none of that. I'm just a regular guy that love people, love the new wave, love the way I'm doing things. I love excitement. I love having fun. I love bringing new people on the Cosmo Radio Network USA. We got a fan base. If you look on the screen, boy, you see it filled up.
Oh yeah.
Is it filled up?
Oh yeah. Subscribers went up on YouTube too. Let people know how they can actually.
Can you tell them?
YouTube. If you guys want to watch the Cosmos Radio Network USA, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is the Cosmos Radio Network YouTube. Subscribe to us so you can see all of our live videos. You can see the recordings of our videos and actually have some fun and enjoy all the different programming that we do have. We do this for the people.
And I'm glad you said that. We're trying to captivate young people.
Yeah.
Where I'm trying to play R&B music, I'm trying to say things that maybe the young people can catch on. All people, I want to make that clear to my audience and our viewers. Where we don't know what we're doing, but if me and Reef Good Bear come here when we can get here, we're gonna come up with something to help the youth out.
Yeah.
And that's what Barry Gordon did in the 60s when he opened up Motown. For those who know that, I will be doing the stage play for Motown, one of the biggest events for stage play.
Very, very interested in that. You tell me about that.
Yeah. And where I'm going to be Barry Gordon's best friend in the stage play. Also, Rosie gave me an opportunity to be with a Cheaper to Keeper stage play.
Shout out to Rosie Weinberg. I've actually never met
she's
her
a beautiful
before,
person.
and me and her have spoken a lot of times for me to go ahead and sell some of my products, vending at some of her different events.
Yes.
She's very happy.
Yeah, so I want to give her a shout out for those who watch. Also give a shout out to Dr. Rock that's holding it down, and also where a lot of people may not understand when your son or your daughter get murdered in the street for innocent killing. We don't know the effect. If you want to say something, isn't that sad?
You know what? And it's a very sad feeling, you know, even for the mothers and fathers who have lost children to addiction, because that's part of the problem.
And we're going to talk about addiction too, and I'm glad you brought that up. Go ahead.
The addiction problem, that's part of the violence that's going on, you know what I'm saying, in these different streets as well. It's opioid addiction. It's an epidemic. You know, and we got to take care of this, man. And like what you said about doing something for the youth, something I was to speak to you about, you know, after the show. We have to do something for the youth to bring them involved and to get them involved, especially for the youth who are singing R&B music or any type of music. It's like talent. We got to see talent. We want to see creators. We want to see these people make something of themselves, and they have to give that positive reinforcement to let them have some type of showcase. You are Showtime tonight, man.
We got the band girl, Angelina. Hey, we got Sean. Hey, Sean from UK. We got, let me tell you, this lady named Angelina Green. She's a powerful force. Teresa Hook is a powerful force. We want to thank Sean. Without Sean, the Cosmo Radio Network USA wouldn't be this far. Sean,
Special.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart again, where I know it's hot out there. Stay cool, Sean. Take a shower. And don't worry.
We're holding it down out here.
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to Sean over UK, the Cosmo Radio Network. Also 5 Page Records, where we're doing things big. And also I want to thank Angeline Green. Me and her, she gave me one of the best interviews. One of my first interviews where she was shocked that why nobody want to interview Showtime the Hype Man. And where I guess patience plays a major role.
I heard one day about patience. Patience is a virtue, you know, and in order to have patience, you got to have a certain level in your brain.
Also, Sherry, let's give Sherry Robinson one of your.
I saw the Aunt Sherry, man.
We want to give a shout out to her too.
Shout out to Sonya Adams too,
and
you know?
Also Teresa Hooks said blessings and positive vibes. Thank you and have enjoyed your show. We want to thank you too that you're enjoying the show, where so many people are starting to come in, where nobody believed in Michael D. Keller, aka Mikkel show. When you started, where you had a podcast show before, and we started from Philly Hot Radio.
Yeah, shout out to Buzz and Cousins.
So
shout out to my cousin
give me a
Kyle.
shout. So, what is your impact? Are we talking about doing something for young people? Where I went to Councilman Dow Clark. For those who know, this is President of City Council in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I said Councilman Clark, not to throw his name under the bus. We want to make sure we're not blaming the politicians. We're not blaming none of
we're
the
just speaking.
organizations.
He's talking about stuff.
We just speak. That's what we do. Me and him are broadcasting radios, and that's
What
what
we're
we
supposed
do.
we're speaking the news. That's it.
So where a lot of
I'm non-biased.
So a lot of them get afraid because I open up my mouth, and sometimes I'm learning that a lot of doors has shut because of my creative and who I am as a broadcast. I have never knew that I'd be a broadcast where my gift is my voice.
Yeah, get the gab.
Can you believe my gift is my voice?
Uncle always knew that.
You already how do you know I had it?
Because word on these streets now.
Yeah.
Word, the word is no. This is something, man. This is something that you always had to give the gab. You always had that positive outlook on what you actually wanted when it came down to your life, and it's always inspired me to go ahead and take my creative out there to a whole nother level. You know, a whole nother level of success. Even when I left Philly and went to Cincinnati, and then left Cincinnati, went back to Philly, and then left Philly, went back to Cincinnati, back and forth. You know, pretty much like my whole younger life and into my adulthood. You always gave me number of positive vibes about what I can do to continue bringing myself up. Even when you were part of Turning Point Entertainment.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, man.
Yeah, come on, I'm taking it back, man. You know, you forget. I've been there.
And I want all my listeners to really understand. I wanted to quit. Sell all my technology. I have all these. Hey, we want to give Gil, one of my favorites. Sister Law, want to thank you, Gil Lefko. We want to thank you, Gil, for tuning in on the Cosmo Radio Network.
We got people from Cincinnati,
and where people never understood me and never gave where they looked at my character and they looked at calling my brother. Oh, he out here dancing. I wasn't dancing. I'm an entertainer, but I'm a character. Showtime the Hype Man, one of the biggest uprising new stars in the city of Philadelphia. Not just in Philadelphia. My name is around the world because of Sean Token, Carmen Bryant, Calvin Weave, Frank Tate. Hey, Frank, we're going to give Frank Tate. I got so many people are joining the Cosmo. And then did you see how I describe on YouTube is growing?
YouTube is growing.
Is it growing?
Yo, make sure you subscribe to the Cosmos Radio Network on YouTube, people. You know, you're going
I
to see a
think
lot more.
it's because you came on the show.
Hey, we're bringing more witness out here. This is Ruby Goodbeer right here. You forget who you got. You knew who your nephew was, man.
My nephew brought 1,000 people.
Come on. We out here, man. We out here. We're outside right now.
And my little brother, Mark Token, is doing the gig out there. For those who know, I have a connection out in UK.
Yes, shout out to UK.
Paris, Brazil. I even did a show in Paris.
That's awesome.
Where a lot of people keep looking at me like, still don't see it, but the passion and the gift that God gave me, where I wasn't chasing the money, I was chasing my confidence.
I was told, one time about, when it comes down to a character, right? And I know you as my uncle in blood, you know what I'm saying? This is a business thing that we have going on right now, but as my uncle, I've always known you to like to show up. Even at my wedding, man, you did the splits at my wedding, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You did the splits at my wedding. It came back up. You know what I mean? It came back. You did the split.
And I did it, 2 months ago?
And he did it 2 months ago.
And
it still came back up.
I'm 60 years old.
I can't even do that, man.
I'm 30. I'm the new 30. I'm celebrating a new birthday. And
happy birthday,
also get one of my longtime friends, supported Joyce Mack. She also tuned in. And so many of y'all are checking us out, and we are grateful for it. We want to give a scratch for Joyce Mack and those who are
one more.
Or we get one for Gil, Sherry, Jesse, Sean Token, Carmen Bryant, Frederick Tate. We want want to give all y'all a shout out. We're live on the Cosmo Radio Network USA. Nobody can do what we're doing around the world. And we got the brand new R&B music. Check it out. I'm shocked every time. I love it. Y'all better come on.
Let me talk to you. Now I didn't hear in your voice, and I don't know why you choose to stay. No, but I know you hurt, and you made that choice when it's easier for you to just walk away. I know it can't feel good to not get the love you feel you should. No, here's my plea, baby, please hear me. If you would, I promise to be the best I can. Not perfect.
I ain't perfect.
Oh, we know what's perfect. Take it easy for you to believe. I'm not gonna talk about it. Wait and see. Just give me a chance to show you some real romance. I'll make you better. Let you know what you worth. I'll get rid of your hair.
Come on.
I'll make you better. While you're out waiting by the phone, waiting for your man to come home. Whoa, no. You know you're what I want. No more stressing out, erase the doubt, trying to figure out all about. Baby, I'm gonna show that it's you. I'll always appreciate the love we share. You'll have to guess, you know I care. I'm not lying, I'm all about the truth. And I don't want to play with your heart. Try to hold it together, even tore you apart. I know it may be hard to trust in me, but love you, darling, so you can tell me. Just give me a chance to show you some real romance. I'll make you better. Let you know what you worth. I'll get rid of your hair. I'll make you better. While you're out waiting by the phone, waiting for your man to come home. Be waiting. Whoa, no. You know you're what I want.
A new force is about to hit this city.
From the dark side of the moon, this is the Cosmos Radio Network.
That's right, the dark side of the moon. What do you thought about that track?
Hey, that's another one right there. That's another one of those think about it song. You know, when we want to think about love, R&B. You know, I like that song a lot. That's a bop right there.
We want to play another song for those ladies that maybe not understand. We want to thank.
Shout out to the ladies.
We want to thank. Yeah, you can bring Marcus on. Where for those who know that Mark is one of the hottest DJ over in UK. My little brother, where me and him building where he want to come on over in UK. For those who don't think that the Cosmo Radio Network is a world, we are worldwide. We're gonna play a song. We hope that some of the ladies in them will enjoy this song.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Yeah, please
subscribe to our YouTube. Oh, we got a call.
We got a caller from out there in UK. So we're gonna come back to the song. My little brother Marcus from over in UK doing it big over there. I gotta find where he got. I got you, Mr. Marcus. There you go. Hey, you're live. We live.
He's at a party right now.
For those who are watching us, they're over in UK, where Marcus, that's my little brother, doing it big over in UK, playing live music over in UK. Okay. They over there live. They look.
Oh, they already doing the line dancing over
Yeah,
there.
they over there live dance over UK.
About 8
So
hours ahead of us.
I want to thank they way ahead of us. So we wanted to make sure we brought that in the radio station. That was my little brother doing it big over in UK. But we're gonna get back into the music because the sound wasn't doing good. But with my little brother doing it big over UK, so we're gonna get back into "I Miss You" by Marsha T. Check it out.
This is a bop right here.
And this for those who thought they was in love. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, and we're live on the Cosmo along with Reefy.
Good being.
On the Cosmo Radio. Check it out.
+1-856-879.
Hi, we're live on the Cosmo Radio Network USA. Caller.
Hi,
Hi, who's this?
this is Sheree. I'm here.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Well,
What's up, Sharia?
Well, we're glad you called. You had enough heart to call. A lot of people don't want to call. We have the new technology for y'all to call on the phone. So, and how you like the show for me and Miss Sharif Goodbear and the Showtime the Hype Man, where this is my nephew. So how you like the show so far?
Loving the show. Loving the
Wow.
Bob, that's a Bob. I like that. Sharia, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? She got Sharia. If you don't know Sharia,
I'm so happy to see you living this group.
nice.
Wow.
Sharia is an entrepreneur. She runs a logistics company in Jersey.
Over in Jersey.
In Jersey. Wayne Dow. That's the husband. That's her father. And I've known Sharia since I was, 5 years old.
Can we go with 5?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna go with 5.
Yeah, she is a very super professional woman,
Very
very positive woman, and she got connections, man.
So won't we we need to maybe bring her on the show, and so we can talk about her journey, and because we're looking for new guests, we're looking for new different things on the Cosmo Radio Network USA,
And especially in the music industry as well. She knows.
Absolutely.
So this is your first time watching the Cosmo Radio Network USA?
Yes, it is.
By you seeing other shows, what do you see different between me and my nephew, Reef Goodbear, and Showtime the Hype Man? Do you know Showtime the Hype Man?
Yes.
You know me?
I am absolutely.
What'd she say?
I know that.
She heard your voice a lot, huh?
So
I know that.
wow, we want to thank you. We definitely would love to do an interview with you and some of your connection where we're trying to build something, because why it's so hard for the Black community never see things, and they don't understand where we do grand opening, grand closing, where we are building something and we are different. Nobody's doing what we're doing on the East Coast, that I believe with Showtime the Hype Man doing, and where I started, where I brought my nephew in to make it go to the next level.
Absolutely. Touch on the generation.
So we're definitely looking for people to join in. We have enough room because everybody else, Amazon and all the big companies, you gotta have people to uplift what we're doing, and we are asking for help. We're not afraid to ask for help because the mouth is the most powerful vehicle.
And she definitely has that.
That's what we do. That's what you do.
One thing I like about with Sharia, like I said, she's a very smart businesswoman and very business minded.
And you too.
And what I want to see, what I would like to see, one thing that Sharia, we can speak about this like after we get off the phone and stuff like that as well. A discussion. Discussion when it comes down to Black business, when it comes down to family business, when it comes down to this music industry, when it comes down to this fashion industry, just the entertainment industry as a whole. And I know in South Jersey, there's a lot of different areas that we could actually get into where a lot of people are monetized in that way. And over here at Cosmos Radio Network, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be that new voice out there.
Yeah, and I'm glad he said that because we are working hard, like anyone. Where I'm at, we're not giving up, ladies and gentlemen. For those who thought that we work too hard, we're not stopping. And I believe that the energy that we present to the world, we do worldwide. That's why we're the Cosmo Radio Network. Do you hear anybody say USA?
Yes.
It's not out. It's not
And
out.
that means those three letters are not spoken word, and if they are, they're being disrespected.
Yes.
Wow. So, and well, I want to thank Sean Token. Sean's watching me now over in UK. We over in UK. That was my little brother, one of the biggest DJs over in UK, where they're they are networking with us. And I want to thank Sean. Also, Jazz O and Lovely Lady Beats, where we are looking for people to help us. And we since you live on the phone, we're definitely asking whatever you can do to help us grow, because we cannot do it without the people, without you. We believe that it's everybody. We need everybody help. And we're not afraid to ask for help, even though Black people are afraid to help each other. They look at each other. And we're not going to fail because we trust God.
Absolutely.
And that's the key that's going to make me go higher than most people. And so what do you want to say to her? Maybe you want to ask her a question. Since you got it, because she's a busy lady.
She a super busy lady. I would like to know, you know what, with Sharia, I would like to know, why did you give us a phone call today? What made it different for you to call us about, what you got going on in your head for the Cosmos Radio Network?
I'll tell you what, I actually had a stand set up in South Jersey. I was breaking down, and what they're playing that reggae stuff. He asked me the question following, how did you feel about it? And following your response, he's looking for a way to touch into the younger generation in regards to the broken home, in regards to the government and everything else in between. I called in to get some feedback. I was speaking with my father a couple of months ago. He made a really, really good comment to me. He said he believes that the generation that's coming up is so dismantled only because the generation of young women who are falling in love with what they thought was a man that turned out to be a boy. Now, he also followed up with, just because it's a male, we need to learn how to distinguish the difference in that male who is mentally stable enough to know he's a man and he's no longer a boy. My question is, do you have anything to put out there to these young girls so they can understand the sooner they realize that they are dealing with a boy is not a man, that they can step away and they're not bound to it?
I'm glad you said that.
That's a nice question.
That's a beautiful question. I have heard a lot of women don't even know what a real man is. Where a lot of men try to overpower them with their strength and play the mind game. And then you have women that come from nothing, try to play the mind game on a nice guy. Where the nice men and the nice women, where we try to show love and the truth, where people will take advantage of who we are. But what I'm seeing now, it's a whole different change going to 23. A lot of y'all not going to survive. What I mean by, I don't know your expiration date, but what I'm saying that the way that the Creator is doing, you're going to be starting separating. You're going to start identifying people for what they are and what they worth to you.
It's about the worth.
It's about the work. I know my value when I'm worth. Go ahead.
I think when it comes down to it, also for myself, it's about, these young women and also these young men, because it could be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Going through that situation that you brought up, Sharia. It's about having a purpose and knowing what your purpose is when it comes down to your life, and not depending on that man or depending on just that woman to go ahead and bring you up. You know what I'm saying? It's about having that own self-gratification for yourself, knowing how you can go ahead and make yourself feel good. Besides what your mother taught you, what your father taught you, you got to know how to make your own decisions in this world when it's really, really hard. And it's about being around people who are on a positive level to go ahead and give you that that gratification as well. You know what I mean? If you're around people who are positive every single day, ain't no more positive things going to happen. But if you're around people that's going to be negative every single day, negativity is going to happen. That happens in the household as well. If you're around a parent that's going to be negative every day, you don't grow up to be negative. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship with a man or a relationship with a woman and it's all but negativity going on and you have children with that person, the kids will end up being negative every single day. And that's what's happening in the streets.
So you believe that this is a learned behavior that's developed from birth?
Most definitely.
And because some of the parents has never been taught about love and spirituality.
Yeah.
Where we've been taught another way, and we're starting to see that the old way is not working.
It's about love. It wasn't taught love, it's about sex.
And I'm glad that, and I'm a product of sex. My mother hooked up with my father. All it was, they laid in the bed, they produced a child, but they never loved each other. Then chemistry. A lot of relationships don't have chemistry.
Yes.
Where because I take you to the movies and I take you out on a date, then all of a sudden we together for 10 years, we got all these children, and wonder why our kids are so off balance because of relationship. Where a lot of people don't want to talk about the dead love of our community, where we're talking great topics. And we want to thank you for calling. A lot of people just watching us where we're not accustomed to joining. We're not accustomed. And we got one of the biggest platforms. I'm all over the world. Well, not me, my nephew too now. So we got people, and if you see one here, Louisville, Texas, California, Boston,
You can go into my
UK.
live right now.
We are looking at people all over the world watching something that started from dirt.
From dirt.
And
But it's a true love and don't pass about it. So let me follow up with this. Do you think it's a misunderstanding with this generation of understanding what they believe love is compared to needing intimacy in a relationship?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you just called it.
Sheesh.
Because they're accustomed to getting mistreated. They're accustomed to someone brody them. They're accustomed to not knowing God don't know how to love because he never came to love. What happened, this society has not have been structured right of the word love. Love is the most powerful thing. And not because I say if I love you, I show by my action.
Anybody can say I love you.
Which would be your intimacy behind your love.
That is correct. You say
100%. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, you know, because you know, love can be false. Love can be very, very false when you're saying that particular word to people. Some people say, "Oh, I love you, bro. Oh, I love you, sis." Blah blah blah. And like I said to you earlier, they say that in the house. No, until they get to the street, I hate that person.
Yeah, and we run across a lot of that because because I'm building something that is powerful through God, not me. And what we're doing, we're going to be doing some big stuff on the Cosmo Radio Network to unify and push the word love. And where people may not understand that because of 80% of people don't know how to love, there's only 20% of us are fighting the 80% of the people in the world that generally don't care at all how they treat people, how they act around people. But it's going to be a new wave's going to be pouring while we sleeping at nighttime.
And that's one reason why we doing this, right?
That's the reason why, and that's how she called.
You know what I mean?
She's showing us love.
She's showing love, and we try to bring that love out there. We want to bring life, love, family, music, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about on this show.
So we're going to be playing a lot of new R&B music from all over the world. We got artists from Brazil, black artists from Brazil sending us music. This lady here is from UK. We playing her song "Miss You." We are playing university music, and this is not a black radio station. This is an all people radio station. If I wait for my brothers and sisters, we'll never take off. I'm only gonna be honest, because I'm seeing a lot of grand opening and grand close. Over in South Jersey, do y'all have a whole block of black business?
We have urban areas, particularly urban areas, Woodbury City, that Jane Grove, Penfield, Vine. However, I can tell you that in Fall Green, They have 30 retail stores and out of the whole town. The whole town. There's not one financial institution in this town. But they have a check dressing place and they have 5 liquor stores. So that's really what our towns that are predominantly black in South Jersey look like. If you pull up the numbers of some of the numbers of crime shootings and so forth, you'd probably be amazed at the numbers that are coming out of such a small town that has such a high tax value of its property. It's amazing.
That's terrible.
Wow, it is amazing. Well, we're gonna let you go because we can talk to you all day long.
We appreciate you so
We
much.
definitely gotta do a live show with you where you can come down the radio station where you can get a chance to see us.
And we can get
Or
with you Zoom as well.
we can put you on yard where we can come over in your home or wherever you. Also, you can watch this show on YouTube on the biggest TV you got now. For those who have been subscribed here, this show, after the show, you can get a chance to watch us, and we are pushing our subscribers up. Did I say that right?
Yeah, subscribers up there.
Can you let everybody know that
Make
again?
sure that you tell your people, Sharia, to subscribe to the Cosmos Radio Network.
Sharing it.
Please do.
Sharing
we
it.
have a lot of fun. The Cosmos Radio Network USA.
Check it out.
Listen,
New
you guys,
force is about to hit this city.
Sometimes no voice can come like it was so hard, just you and me. No distractions, no interruptions, and from now on, you're my priority. 'Cause without you, I cannot find myself. I just miss you, baby. I take the ones to see. I need to see you. I can't live without Someone like you, baby. Someone who loves me for who I am. And I'm set for crazy. And no one could even compare. And no one could ever come close. From the dark side of the moon,
That was a special.
this is the Cosmos Radio Network.
That's right. We're winding down on the Cosmo Radio Network USA, where we're going to ask some different questions between me and Sharif where before we close the show. We want to thank Sherry. Did I get that right? Sharia. We want to thank Sharia taking the chance to call the Cosmo Radio Network. We're looking forward to building a relationship. We want to thank Daryl Malone. Daryl Malone has been a diehard Cosmo Radio Network
Shout out
fan.
to the OG.
We're gonna give a shout out to Daryl Malone down there in that hot weather where he got to pay another brand new pair of $500 sneakers.
Oh, is he a sneakerhead?
Yeah, that boy buys some big $5 sneakers in a
He
minute.
keep a fresh cut
Yeah,
too.
keep fresh cuts. I don't know how you doing it down there. How you find them barbers down there?
Where he
Daryl
at?
Malone? He down there in Texas somewhere. I don't know
Oh,
where he
he hot down there.
Yeah, he down there in hot weather, but he working and getting his train going because I taught him what to do. What do you think about this show today for you where I'm seeing you happy and you're eating a bunch of icebergs too?
Shout out to Icebreakers. If everybody knows me, this is what I love. You know what I'm saying?
Iceberg, that's his
Icebreakers
new
is my
show.
new thing. I've had a good time on this show today. I mean, this is something that we're gonna be doing regularly over here at the Cosmos Radio Network USA. You guys don't know, I'm new to the show. This is Reefy Goodbeard, along with Showtime the Hype Man. We have a great show that's going to be happening every single week, and bringing some really, really good content out there for the people that's watching us all over the world. I also want to let people know if they want to go ahead and send us some donations so we can go ahead and up our equipment up. You guys want to send some donations, make sure you contact myself or Showtime the Hype Man. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page. That's the Cosmos Radio Network. let people know and share everything that we got going on. Donate to this cause that we got. You know, when it comes down to us getting a bigger and better entertainment, bigger and better platform to give you guys what you really want to hear from us when it comes to this family thing that we got going on.
And the donation can be $5, $10, $20. We're not asking like we are asking for tithing or because we always afraid to ask where everybody else get it.
Yeah.
Where
it's gonna go to merch.
And where it's important that soon that you ask for money, they don't want to watch us or they think that we got some. No.
Nah.
We are a serious broadcast radio station. And y'all, we have never learned how to enjoy it and help build what we're doing. That's why you see so many grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah, we about grand opening.
and where a lot of people are afraid to donate, a lot of people are afraid to give a donation where we're not used to, because they think everybody get over. It's a get over mentality inside around in our community, all communities, I guess. I want to make that, because this is an all community show for all people, not this one culture.
Right.
Why do you think it's so hard when we say donation where they don't want to give up or give us $5 or give us $10 or give us something to help a good cause so we can buy equipment for the cause? Oh man, yeah. No, we're going to be doing good programs.
It's not for just us. this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You want to see us be bigger, you want to see us be better, you want to see us out there in the streets, giving people that positivity and that good energy. Donate to the Cosmos Radio Network. Show people what we got. You know, this is very special what we got going on when it comes down to our community, for our brothers, our sisters out there, for our Muslims that are out there, for our Christians that are out there, for anybody that wants to go ahead and watch us and see a platform, just go ahead and grow. You know, just go ahead and do that. You know, it's all about. It's all about vibes, good wealth, good health, and knowing what that higher spirit's all about.
And we're going to say this, don't let us take all without you.
We're going to allow that.
I want to make that clear for all y'all that's watching us, where we're not just the average radio station.
Wow.
I want to make that clear to y'all, where y'all watching us, are they the same like everybody else? No, we're not.
It's a network.
We are different. Say that word again.
It's a network.
Very powerful network. And the reason why that we asking for funds and donations, because it's important that we stack dollars up so we can buy new tech and be in a competition.
Technology is what it's at.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. So if we ask for $5 or $10 donation, it's not for me to buy some clothes. It's not for me to pay my bills.
Wow.
It's for us to generate. If you come in this station, we got all brand new equipment. It looks brand new to me.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous what we got going on over here. You know, we got great equipment, we got great microphones, great soundboards, good cameras, you know, good lighting, but we want to get better. You know, we want to be bigger, we want to be better, we want to give you guys some entertainment, we want you guys to be happy, feel good about when you're watching the Cosmos Radio Network, when you're seeing Showtime, seeing Reefy Goodbeer. Let's go ahead and doing our thing and speaking the truth about what's out here in these streets, out here in these suburbs, out here in this world. You know, we'll give you guys some good stuff and nothing but positive vibes.
So we're going to do a commercial real quick. We're back, and then we're going to close the show.
We appreciate y'all.
Just say yes. You're coming to the Pell Music Center to see the Whispers. With the Dramatics featuring L.J. Reynolds. The legendary Blue Notes. And the Intruder. On Sunday, July 24th at 7 p.m. Tickets available at the Dell Box Office, Ticketmaster.com, Philadelphia Air Company, and Multi Productions in Delaware. For more information, log on to bbshows.com. The Dramatics featuring L.J. Reynolds. What you see is what you get. The legendary Blue Notes, the Intruders, and the Whispers. Sponsored by Always Best Care, Rick's Funeral Home, and Kelsey's Restaurant.
That's right, going down this Sunday on July the 24th, the Dell Music Center. For those who didn't go down that Nast, I heard they tore it down last night at the Dell.
Woo, I heard they did too.
Where Showtime the Hype Man had to take a long trip down Virginia. I went down, I came back this morning, did what I had to do to make some other dollars, but unfortunately the crowd and Gary O, Patty Jackson, Nemo, Jack, they did their thing last night. And I'm so grateful that the Dell is still bringing great shows.
South Philadelphia, man.
Yeah, sounds. So we want to thank everybody that participate. Sunday, don't forget, 6:30 the doors open. At 8 o'clock the show will start at 8 o'clock at the Dell. Now, I don't know if anybody ever saw me at the Dell Music Center, but I'm not there no more, but I'm still the hype man in my own way. The fans don't lie to me. So what do you want to say to our audience before we close?
A few things I want to say to the show and to the audience that's watching this. Again, make sure you guys go and subscribe to our YouTube page, the Cosmos Radio Network, and let people know about what's going on when it comes down to the show. Hope you guys are entertained in what me and my uncle been doing. It's Showtime and Ricky Goodbeer. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and get any type of sponsorship, let us know. Either through myself or also through Showtime. If you guys want to go ahead and get commercials played, let us know. If you guys want to get music played, let us know. We will have some different email addresses coming out here soon. So you guys can go ahead and give us any type of information you want to for us to give out to the masses who are watching us throughout the world. And remember, this is throughout the world. This is the Cosmos Radio Network, USA. I appreciate, everybody watching us today, for the first show with Showtime and Ricky the Goodbeard. Because there's been nothing but great times going on right now. I'm having a ball, I just want to let everybody know that. Thank you for all the watchers, all the watchers, throughout the UK, throughout the world, throughout St. Louis, Cincinnati, Philly, wherever you guys are at, just paying attention to what we had to say.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody too from the bottom of my heart. It's important that our missionary and our gift that God gave both of us. And what we are doing, we show that family does work. When you got a nephew, we ain't like the Steve Harvey and Nephew Tommy show, but we are Break Ice show. Icebreaker. But what we're doing, at least we have something to reach.
Yeah.
Where Steve Harvey and the Steve Harvey show allowed me to know that they took him off of Los Angeles where he was up there, but he would never change his style. We just want y'all to keep us in prayer, keep this show in prayer. We're hoping that this show will go on around the world. Somebody's watching us that sees something in both of us, where the opportunities for us in America is going to be big for us. And it doesn't matter what color, because this is a show for all people. I cannot stress why I keep saying that.
It is. All people.
All people.
Let people know if you got music. If you know people that got music and good music, that's what we're talking about. Good music, it'll get played over here.
Say it again.
If you got good music, it will be played over here.
And I love hip hop, but also we're looking for R&B music. We are looking for different music. Not to say that we're not going to be doing like everybody else. People have a hip hop show, but we want to do something different.
I want something fun that I ain't never heard.
There you go. And that's what we're doing here.
I want some good sound.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing here. We're hoping that you tune in on the next show. We will be bringing out broadcasting. I want to give a shout out to Lovely Lay Beats. Unfortunately that she's working on. She has a show, a listening show. That's going to be July the 30th, next Saturday.
And what's that going to be at?
Over at the River Dock, Delaware, where I'll be hosting that show.
Shout out to Lovely Lady.
Yeah, she said she's going to send me some beats, but I guess she got kind of busy. Also, we'll give a shout out to Jazz O. Jazz O has been a great spiritual brother, helping me out along the way and show me the way. Also, want to give a shout out to Sean Token. Never want to forget him. It's important that I do that too. Also, give a shout out to our wives, our friends, cousins, brothers, nieces, nephews, co-workers. We just appreciate all of y'all.
All the support.
And where we don't want to miss out the blessing that he has for the Cosmo Radio Network USA. Stay tuned for the next show.
Powerful new force is about to hit this city.
From the dark side of the moon, this is the Cosmos Radio Network.